I'm Badrinath, who has completed my 12th in the last year and got admitted into University of Texas at Arlington with the guidance of Venkat sir from Aaigen, and I am wonderful to meet him. After my 10th, I was searching about opportunities for my career, and I come across this study abroad program, and I was seeing if anyone from my college or any lecturers would suggest me about this. And there wasn't anybody who would give me proper guidance. So after similar cases with my students, we asked the faculty of college, and they contacted Venkat sir, and he was a great insight for this all the program, and he has been an excellent mentor. At the same time, gave a good guidance so that we can pursue a good college in any other countries. So I was very keen how he was focused on every student. He was like seeing how a student would perform in other circumstances and their weakness, and focusing on those weaknesses and making them equally strong. So firstly, I was thinking I was gonna be homesick, but that wasn't the case. So going abroad, I would also unlock many opportunities, like meeting new friends from along the abroad and developing my network. At the same time, there is an opportunity where I can shine my skills, and so make the world know there's another way than the way we pursue from the society. So unlike our Indian curriculum, they would only focus on theoretical, right? So
Yes.
going abroad, let me focus on practical and other things. And this was very a big opportunity where I can shine with. So I was very glad to get this opportunity. So before I knew Venkacha, I was completely not even knowing about anything, even about SAT or how it works. So after that, I got to know what the syllabus was, and it was way easier. I was thought it's way difficult than IIT exams, and it's way tougher. But after knowing that Venkacha explained me detailedly, I got to know it's easier. So I knew it would be easier to pursue a good university. And even I was a bit nervous about the visa interview, but how Venkat sir trains their students, like he sees every good aspect from the student, and that's that to be their main focus, so that visa interview gets to know that he is a good student and he can pursue their education freely. So that helped me a lot. They would interact personally with the students and know about how they live or how they do everything, and they would work out how they need to learn or they need to do the task eventually, and making them a better person instead of only focusing on the studies. They were also encouraged to become a better person in the society and stand out. So that's the thing which I don't regularly see in other universities. Like they would stress out, and this in this agency they would also not stress out. They would focus. This is the important thing, and they wouldn't let the students stress and make sure they go in a calm mood. So I would firstly tell them that most of the agencies out there are fraud, and Venkat sir is the genuine of the genuine one, and he's a gem of the agencies. So I would definitely recommend sir. And even I know that Venkat sir only selects few limited students who are good, but I would say agency is the good one. Like other agencies, they would see commercially, and Venkateshwar especially, he wouldn't see a student as a way of income. He would see the student's intellectual and see if he is a good one or not. And even though he is not a good one, he would try to improve him to get into good rank. So I would say every kind of aspect there is, he is a way another level from other agents. After my thing, there were like many students. There were many people who would discourage me. This won't go fine. They would say this is not the right way. But I, right now, after all this, I make their mouth shut, and even inspired my fellow students and other guys, my best friends. Even one of my best friend didn't got the right time. So right now he is pursuing his bachelor's right here. But later on, I also introduced him to the Venkat sir, and he was very excited to do his to get a transfer to US and continue his bachelor's. So I would say like Venkat sir doesn't focus on the subject or the financials. He would say like if he seems like good fit and he would like the university and doesn't get stressed out or wouldn't drop off the university of any kind of circumstance, like it would be health or educational stress, and he would take that all circumstances into the hand and see which is the best fit for the student and would recommend it. Unlike other agencies, as you just told right now, right? They would partner with other universities. Like Venkat sir doesn't do that. He will just see which is the best fit to the student and recommends that. Yeah, that's the thing I like the most about Venkat sir. Basically, I started in the first year, like 11th grade, and I went gradually. I missed some classes due to my mother and father. They weren't so supportive at the first, and later on, I to explain them the benefits of this study abroad program, and they too eventually went in supporting me. And after on, I have lost like a 3 or 4 months, and after in the 12th I have gained some support again and started. It would like it took me like 1.5 year to clear all my SAT and IELTS exam, but I did pretty good even though I had struggles. I did got a marginal score, so even though I got a marginal score which I didn't expect, Venkat sir did a good thing. Like he sought out which universities provide a good good preference for me, and also make sure they offer me a good amount of scholarship. So that's the thing I like. So basically, they offered me after all the letters and everything, the passages. I also gave them a thesis of myself. I wrote a separate thesis, and they reviewed all those and offered me institution fee. Alongside, they also gave me $8,000 on that. So it would only cost me around $3,000 for me annually. And out of all, if I take everything into account, it would be around $40,000 annually, which was given to me for the scholarship. So it's $160,000 for the 4 academic years.